ahead, see.
It was great. I mean, I remember just my freshman year playing here, and obviously that was a little different because I was on the other team, but I knew like the atmosphere was like similar, and just being on the other side and just wearing a different jersey. I mean, it was a great experience for me, and I think for everyone.
Paige, when you speak, just hand the mic so I know. You can take it out of the room if you want.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun. I mean, I sort of feel like a freshman in a sense where we didn't get that experience last year, so it's all new to us still. So just to be able to have them and their presence and their energy, it was a lot more fun than playing in empty stands.
I thought it was super exciting just seeing how many people had never been playing in an environment like that, and especially just for an exhibition game. I thought that was super cool, and then I get nervous before games, so that kind of made me more nervous for like our big games, seeing it completely packed, but I'm excited.
Paige, your first 3 passes to her, she buries 3-pointers. Are you thinking in your mind, this is going to be a pretty cool year?
Yeah, if she makes them, I'll be happy. But nah, I'm excited to play with not only her, but we have a great shooting group. Not only with Azzi, with Caroline, Kristen, Nika, E even went 3 for 3 today. So
Dorka.
Yeah, Dorka's a sharp shooter. So I mean, everyone on this team can shoot. So I'm excited to play with them all. And just when I get in the paint, I can create for others, and I'm really excited for all those opportunities.
You talked so much last year wanting to be that pass-first player. Do you feel this year like you don't have to lead the team in scoring for you guys to be really good?
Yeah, I'm excited just because I can get more into my passing ways this year, I think. But I'm always a person, I've loved passing way more than I have scoring. So anytime I can pass, I'm going to pass.
Dorka, Coach said that this was your best week of practice of the whole preseason. I know you were dealing with that injury, but what do you think allowed you to gain that momentum that you showed, especially out of the court today?
Yeah, I mean, I definitely feel like, that injury just kind of took me out of practice, and it was hard to just, watch them for like 3-4 weeks, and kind of took me out of like rhythm and everything. So, as we got closer, obviously starting the game, I just felt like, my confidence and everything in practice just went higher and higher, and, just extra motivation to come back like stronger. And obviously I had some, conditioning, just, not being on the court for like 3-4 weeks, like not running up and down. I had some like hard time with that, but I feel like, I'm back to myself now and I'm ready to go. So.
Did it feel good too to see that first 3 go in, your first one that you?
Oh yeah, definitely. It was, just making your first shot is always just giving you an extra little boost, and I'm glad I went in, and my teammates trusted with me with that pass. So, but yeah, I felt great out there.
Paige, I'm going to throw out 111 points today. Doesn't really matter, considering the competition. But from what you've seen the month of practice, why will this team be a better offensive team than the team a year ago?
I think we have more versatility. We have drivers, we have shooters, we have great post players, we have great passers. So when you mix all of those together, I mean, great things can happen. I think we were good on the offensive end last year, but just adding new pieces with the Dorka, the transfer, and then our new freshman class, I think it's a really good mesh, and I mean, a lot of great things can happen on the offensive end.
Casey, what's going through your mind with the 3-pointers, the first 3 you took in your college career, and nothing but that?
I'm not gonna hold it.
The first one, I was kind of just excited. Before the game, I knew I would get at least one open look, and I was hoping that I'd get a chance to run up and down so I wouldn't airball it. So when the first one went in, I was just excited to see it go through the net. But Paige makes it so easy when she finds me when I'm wide open, and I don't know, it just makes it a lot of fun.
Dorka, can you talk a little bit about what it's like playing in a post with that kind of depth? Does it allow you a little more freedom when you're out there to not worry about fouling and to just go as hard as you seem to go today?
Yeah, I mean, we have a really deep, front court, just like the post player. So, it just kind of like took a little bit, pressure off all of us. I think, we know like everybody comes off the bench or something, like everybody brings something. So that was kind of like mentality too, coming off the bench. It just brings some energy in it. And obviously, my teammates are looking for me in the post, and I think we're looking for each other. So it's easy. It's fun to play with that.
Dorka, can you explain a little bit of when you were out there with Olivia? That's such a different look when the two of you two are out there together. I think it happened once or twice today.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, that's a great opportunity for both of us, just to use our skills. We're pretty different, but we have some similarities, but pretty different. So I know, when we're in the court, I'm still learning to, play with everyone. I think I got much better throughout the whole summer and preseason, just to get to know them, just to see how I can move with them. But I know that we're looking for each other and we're helping each other out. We both can make shots, so we can spice it up a little bit together. That's good.
Dorka, I know the season hasn't even started yet, but you came to UConn for a reason. What has been the biggest difference what's the biggest difference that's come to your mind from your time at Ohio State to you being here now?
Yeah, I mean, I was looking forward to, just practice with so many talents, I practice with the best players every single day, just, getting better because of them. And also just, they're making me better in that way, but I also, I want to win. I came here to win, they're making me better. We're winning games together, so it's fun.
Paige and Azzi, so much has been made about your friendship together to finally get on the floor after the recruiting process. What was that like for both of you today to be on the floor as college players together?
Yeah, it's fun. I mean, our friendship is a lot better when we're both making shots and she's making them when I pass it to her. So today was really nice. It was really good. I mean, we obviously have great chemistry on and off the court. We play really well together. We see our strengths, we see our weaknesses, and we try to play and attest to that. So, I mean, we only got to play together one time with USA basketball, and it was great. It was a great experience. I wanted to do it again, and I want to do it again for 3 more years here. And I think as long as we're on the court together, great things are going to happen.
Hey, so can you talk a little bit about Caroline's game? She seemed to come out a little nervous and then came on towards the last part of the game. How do you think that getting nerves out today was good for her, and how do you see her fitting into the rotation?
Caroline is one of those very sneaky players where you don't expect her to do all of the things she does, whether it's rebounding, scoring, layups, backdoor cutting. But I think kind of just for all of us, especially the freshmen, we were all very nervous for today. So I think today being an exhibition game, getting it over with, definitely calms our nerves. And so next game will be, I thought we did well today, but still better. But I'm excited to see for me and Caroline to keep playing together, and because she brings a lot to the table. She is really versatile and can do basically everything.
Azzi, coach has really complimented your defense, which he doesn't really do for a freshman really often, and he actually told us that you actually used to prefer to play defense over offense. I guess maybe in high school or younger. What kind of sparks that pride in the defensive end of the court for you?
Yes, I used to love defense a lot more than offense, and that was from my parents. They were my coaches, and my dad was huge on the defensive end. Our teams were super fundamental defensively, and I took that with me, but then I got hurt and COVID hit, and so I haven't really had a chance to really work on my defense consistently. So I told coach that this year I really wanted to get back into my passion for defense and show it out on the court.
Azzi, can you talk about your first opportunity to play with Paige today and what that was like?
I would agree with everything that she said, except that there was one moment when I don't know if we were on the floor together, but I just took a step back, and it was weird that we were playing together. I couldn't believe that this was finally here, that I was playing with her, that I was at UConn, just with everyone, playing for coach, and with fans at Gamble. It was a weird moment. I just couldn't believe that this time was finally here.